October 1944. The world was at war. In the vast Pacific, a titanic struggle was about to begin. The United States Navy, along with its allies, was on the move. Their objective, Leyte Gulf in the Philippines. General Douglas MacArthur had vowed to return to the Philippines. The fight for Leyte Gulf would determine the fate of the Philippines. It would be a battle for the ages. The stage was set for a clash of epic proportions. The Imperial Japanese Navy, once a fearsome force, was now fighting for its very survival. The Americans, with their industrial might and determination, were closing in. The Japanese had a desperate plan. They would throw everything they had left at the Americans in a last-ditch effort to hold on to their empire. The Battle of Leyte Gulf was more than just a battle. It was a clash of wills, a test of courage, and a pivotal moment in the Pacific War. The outcome would have far-reaching consequences, shaping the course of history. The Battle of Leyte Gulf was a sprawling, chaotic affair. It involved hundreds of ships and thousands of men. The battle raged for 4 long days and nights from October 23 to 26, 1944. It was a confusing mix of surface engagements, submarine attacks, and carrier battles. The first major clash occurred in the Palawan Passage. 2 American fleets, under the command of Admirals Jesse Oldendorf and Thomas C. Kinkaid, encountered a Japanese force led by Admiral Takeo Kurita. The ensuing battle, known as the Battle of the Sibuyan Sea, was a disaster for the Japanese. They lost the mighty battleship Musashi and several other ships. Meanwhile, another Japanese force, under the command of Admiral Shoji Nishimura, attempted to enter Leyte Gulf through the Surigao Strait. They were met by a devastating American ambush. The Battle of Surigao Strait was a one-sided affair, with the Japanese fleet almost completely destroyed. The final major engagement of the battle took place off Cape Engano. A Japanese decoy force led by Admiral Jisaburo Ozawa lured the American carriers away from Leyte Gulf. This allowed Kurita's force to enter the Gulf and attack the American landing forces. The Battle of Leyte Gulf was a battle of wits as much as it was a battle of firepower. Both sides employed cunning strategies and daring tactics. The Japanese, facing overwhelming American naval superiority, resorted to a desperate gamble. They divided their fleet into several groups and attempted to use deception and surprise to achieve their objectives. This strategy, known as Kantai Kessen, decisive battle, was a high-risk, high-reward proposition. If successful, it could cripple the American fleet and buy time for the Japanese to regroup. However, if it failed, it would leave the Japanese Navy open to annihilation. The Americans, for their part, relied on their superior firepower, radar technology, and code-breaking capabilities. They were able to track the movements of the Japanese fleet and anticipate their actions. The Americans also benefited from the excellent coordination between their different naval forces. Section 4. Leaders of the Deep, the men who shaped destiny. The Battle of Leyte Gulf was a battle of titans, a clash of some of the most brilliant and determined naval commanders of the war. On the American side, Admiral William Halsey, commander of the Third Fleet, was known for his aggressive spirit and his unwavering belief in his men. Admiral Raymond Spruance, commander of the Fifth Fleet, was a more cautious but equally brilliant strategist. Admiral Thomas C. Kinkaid, commander of the Seventh Fleet, played a crucial role in supporting the landings on Leyte. On the Japanese side, Admiral Suemu Toyota, commander-in-chief of the combined fleet, was a skilled strategist who was dealt a difficult hand. Admiral Takeo Kurita, commander of the First Mobile Fleet, was a brave and experienced officer who led his men with distinction despite facing overwhelming odds. Admiral Jisaburo Ozawa, commander of the Northern Force, played a key role in the Japanese plan by sacrificing his own fleet to draw the Americans away from Leyte Gulf. Section 5. Triumph and Tragedy. The battle's bloody toll. The Battle of Leyte Gulf ended in a decisive victory for the United States Navy. The Japanese fleet was crippled, losing 4 aircraft carriers, 3 battleships, 10 cruisers, and 11 destroyers. The Americans lost 1 light carrier, 2 escort carriers, and 3 destroyers. However, the victory came at a high cost. Thousands of sailors on both sides lost their lives in the brutal fighting. The Battle of Leyte Gulf was one of the largest and most complex naval battles in history. It was a testament to the courage, skill, and sacrifice of the men who fought in it. Section 6. Echoes of Leyte Gulf, a legacy forged in fire. The Battle of Leyte Gulf marked a turning point in the Pacific War. It shattered the last vestiges of Japanese naval power and paved the way for the liberation of the Philippines. The battle also had a profound impact on the course of naval warfare. It underscored the importance of aircraft carriers and air power in naval combat. It also highlighted the effectiveness of radar and other technological advancements. The Battle of Leyte Gulf remains a subject of intense study for military historians and strategists. It serves as a reminder of the horrors of war and the importance of diplomacy and peace. The battle also stands as a testament to the courage, sacrifice, and resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity.